Good morning, gurus. Welcome to another episode. I hope you're having a beautiful day. We're going to jump in charts Bitcoin and Ethereum. Hit the subscribe button, smash that thumbs up button, turn on the bell. And I'd be very cautious going heavy long here or putting a lot of capital into Bitcoin or altcoins. I think it's dangerous. Volumes dropping off massively. Be very, very cautious. Be defensive here. The time to go heavy long was 15, 16K Bitcoin on 2022, 2023. Now be very defensive. Let's jump into technicals for Bitcoin now. We're going into the technical, and I'll go straight into Bitcoin. On the weekly charts, in 1 minute, the week finishes for last week in 1 minute and 20 seconds, and you can see that the volume is very weak. On the weekly candles, each of these candles represents 1 week in the market. This is how much volume how much Bitcoin was traded this week. And you can see the volume is 500,061 Bitcoin. And in 1 minute and 3 seconds, this candle is going to close. Last week, we had 480,000 Bitcoin traded. 2 very small weeks of volume. The week before, 641. When Bitcoin was running up to 70K back in February, when I sold the top in March, we had 1.3 million Bitcoin traded. You can see 1.36 million, 1.362 million, and now we have 500,000. So almost 30% of the volume that we had, and the weekly candle is going to close in 36 seconds. It's about to close, 30 seconds. And again, the volume very, very weak for the week compared to that run up to 74K. We had volumes of each week, 1.3 million, 1.2 million. The week that I sold back in March we had volume of 1.2 million. And now in 13 seconds, this week finishes 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Candle finished. Boom. Last week's candle, 500,000 Bitcoin traded. Week before, 480,000. Very low volume compared to the run up to 74 when we had 1.3 million. So just be very, very cautious. Weekly candle has now closed, everyone. Last week's candle with a bearish kind of pattern, actually, and a reversal candle the week before. So just be very cautious. Also with the double top on the weekly, everyone. Double top on the weekly on Bitcoin. Cautious time. Crypto Guru Bot still blue buy. Didn't flip to a red sell on this weekly candle close. If I had to buy back in February 2023 when it was at 20K, and again, that was the time to be buying when I was going heavy long in these videos in 15, 16K in 2022, 2023. Now be very cautious up here. Daily looks like a double top. 1, 2, and on the shorter term time frames also looks like double top. 1, 2. Very dangerous, everyone. Be very, very cautious here, in my opinion. There's a new patterns forming. Let's adjust. This is the new trend line for Bitcoin that is now formed. New trend line. Rising wedge is still in play as well. This is the rising wedge that I warned everyone about for the last few weeks or last 2 weeks. They build pressure and break down. And now with the double top as well. Be very cautious here, in my opinion. What else patterns do we have? So we have that resistance. We could say that we could make a trend line here also. So this is the bigger overall. So we've got this bigger overall rising, what is this? Descending broadening wedge, everyone. Descending broadening wedge. Descending broadening wedge can actually turn bullish pattern. See, it's a bullish pattern, a descending broadening wedge. So not so bad on that pattern formation. But this pattern in the shorter term time frame is what I'm worried about. This rising this rising wedge of bearish patterns. They play out like this. Builds pressure, breaks down. So just be very cautious, and I keep my same longs again. And another caution is, again, this one top, 2 top, double top, and then in the shorter term time frame on the 4 hourly, you can see it double top in the shorter term time frame. So I think Bitcoin coming down. First trades I've got open is at 63K. Second trades I've got open is at that 59K where we've got strong supports. So those 2 areas will be my support, 63K and 59K. And I do think we still come down there with this rising broadening wedge. So be very cautious here. I do think we play out like this and break down. So I would wait to activate on those big supports. And we have two big support areas. We have one here, 64,200, and we have one at 59,000. I would move this a little bit lower in case there's strong wick down, because there'll be panic on the wick down. I would say there. Those are the two big support areas, and that's where I've got trades open. And over on Bybit, that's where I've got trades open. You can see I've got trades open at Bitcoin 63, Bitcoin 60, Doge 11. This account dropping about 1K yesterday. What I'm holding is MCRT 16.9%, USDT 48%. I'm mainly in cash right now. Bitcoin 14%. I could close some, but I've only got one Bitcoin. Uniswap 5%. I reduced my altcoin positions because I'm worrying about this Bitcoin drop. But again, I would only activate trades on Bitcoin on those big supports like I do down here. I would be very cautious to open longs where we are right now without a little bit of a pullback first. Let's go in quickly into Ethereum. The 3730. I've got buy order. This is one big support area we have right here at 3572. And the major area of support, 32. On the week, also on the double top on Ethereum, everyone. Double top also on Ethereum. 1, 2. Be very cautious. Wait for pullbacks to go heavy long. First long I would take on Ethereum is this one. 3274. Stop loss 3171. Take profit 53. If it continues the bull market, we have to see how that bounce takes place after hitting 3274. That's where I'll take a trade on Ethereum. That's my quick updates in the market. Be very cautious here, everyone. If you want to trade like you see me do under the video, go down below, sign up to Bybit. You get a $30,000 bonus when you meet their trading requirements. And this is the main exchange that I use for trading. BingX is number 2, Binance number 3. Take the crypto masterclass to learn all this, get the bots, and learn how to trade in technical analysis. And 3, join us in the Telegram, 9,000 of you. And these are some of the comments from my audience. My portfolio just hit over $1 million today because of James with the experience and guidance. James is the absolute truth, and taking his masterclass is a must. I made over $1 million in the past 5 months. My gains have been amazing listening to your channel. Up 8K in less than a month. Thank you. You're welcome. Bought your course a few months back. Took some profits. Bought a new Harley Davidson Road King. And you can just see hundreds of comments from my students and their gains and the journey that we've had. Some of these I've been favoriting for a long time. If you've been following my channel, and just many comments. Thank you so much, James. You changed my life. You were the best. And just many comments like that. I would be very cautious here, everyone. Be very defensive. As you saw, I'm 50% in cash, 5% in altcoins, like a few different altcoins, 5% allocation, so quite small ones, and only on altcoins that are showing strength. And I've got buy orders down. Let's actually check out what's this. Let's check out Doge. I want to see what's happening to Doge. Doge is bleeding out a little bit. Volume dropping off. Altcoins can drop hard, everyone. 11 cents is where I'm going to buy a lot of Doge. So I would reduce positions. I mean, I'm already pretty reduced, but I would be cautious holding any altcoin that pumped. Uniswap pumped, Pocket pumped, Doge. Pocket didn't pump, Doge pumped. And I sold quite a bit of it. I'm only holding a little bit. Be cautious. I'll monitor it closely. Subscribe to see what I'm going to do next. Hit the subscribe button, smash that thumbs up button, turn on the bell. Big storm is coming, which is beautiful. Love you all. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.